Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is Zen. Really excited to have this broadcast with you guys today. Have a lot to go over. I've been out of town the past few days, so haven't had a chance to make a video. I normally make a video every single day, so thank you guys for all of your support, for leaving thumbs up, subscribing, and helping this channel grow. It means a lot. This is one of the biggest quotes I've seen in a long time. This is groundbreaking quote, I would call it, from Senator Rand Paul, especially from Rand Paul. It's one thing to be a powerful quote, but it's also being connected to him really has got me excited. So, Rand Paul, son of Dr. Ron Paul, ran for president as a libertarian, funded by Peter Thiel. They call Peter Thiel Ron Paul's sugar daddy. Peter Thiel agrees on the same page as Ron Paul about the gold standard, ending the Fed. That's the narratives that Ron Paul put out there. Ron Paul's been going hard at the Fed for years. And now we got Rand Paul saying, I'm now starting to question whether or not cryptocurrency could actually become the reserve currency of the world as more and more people lose confidence in government. So Rand Paul, the proud American Republican, you think he wants a made in China crypto, or do you think he's looking at made in America cryptos? I think he's talking about made in America cryptos. Which one actually has the CEO on stage quoting that their one goal is to become a world reserve currency? Who is that? CEO Brad Garlinghouse of Ripple. On their website at one time, Ripple did have stated they were aiming to become a world reserve currency. On top of it, he says, and more and more people lose confidence in government right here. So what if this was all planned, like Mr. Poole says, that they actually want people to lose confidence in government, that they want people to realize that their presidents have been selected instead of elected. They want people to know the banking system's corrupted, so that way you take your money out of the banks and become your own bank with the ledger. What if they want you to know that the school system sucks, so that way we could take our kids out of the school system, create our own schools, and to even what if we just want to homeschool our kid and have that intimate relationship with them? So they're purposely destroying these systems that have been around for a long time that we have been too lazy or too busy with our day-to-day life to actually reflect and to change. So they're forcing us to have that reflection, that mirror, to lose our confidence in government, so that way we don't need a government anymore. We can become our own kings. That's what kind of this new golden age Atlantis timeline is about, becoming sovereign again. That's what America was really about at the beginning. And you got all these laws and laws and laws, all this stuff that has been built over time that was never supposed to be there. We're supposed to be free and independent, sovereign individuals, and part of this operation is helping people realize that. But this is one of the biggest quotes I've seen in a long time coming from Rand Paul, especially if you guys don't know the Peter Thiel, Ron Paul. Peter Thiel funded and is part of the original origins of XRP. And we're going to be getting into decentralized finance and the Fed, right? Ron Paul and the Fed. The problem is we haven't had the technology to actually end the Fed in a way that won't be corrupted again. So let's say some people are corrupted in the Fed, we take them out, some new people come in and cause the same problems. So we need to have the technology that solves the problem, kind of like the technology that solves Blockbuster. Blockbuster no longer exists because Netflix was the technology that put it out of business. So XRP, decentralized finance, puts the central bankers out of business. And Peter Thiel has his hands in both. He's also funded Avalanche. He also funded Ethereum, and Flare Finance uses the Ethereum virtual machine and Avalanche and XRP, everything that Peter Thiel is basically wrapped around. And now you got the Pauls activated, basically saying we could have a new world reserve currency with crypto. And I think they're going to choose an American one that's pretty obvious. And going back down this rabbit hole about ending the Fed, we got Nick saying, how about firing all of them and replacing them with an algorithm when they got caught basically doing that shady stuff with stocks? Fed to ban policymakers from owning individual stocks, restrict trading. The Federal Reserve on Thursday announced a ban on officials owning individual stocks and limits on other activities as well. Judy Shelton, who was Trump's pick, this was Trump's pick. She also has a quote saying, I want to bring back the gold standard, not in a back to the past way, but in a back to the future way, a cryptocurrency type of way. So she wants to bring gold crypto with us to the future. XRP and XLM allows you to tokenize gold and basically move it at the speed of light. Judy Shelton knows. That's why Trump picked her as basically his future Fed, like leader of the new Fed. More gold comms. They found this island. They call it the Lost Island of Gold. This fisherman just finds millions of dollars worth of gold, Buddha statues. Gold is going to be huge. Russia just continues to buy more and more gold as more and more people lose confidence in the U.S. fiat dollar. They purchased $5 billion in gold reserves last week. I'm pretty sure this is a Mr. Pool post. So we've been talking a lot about the Fed. Here's some homework for you guys. I want homework. I've been doing coaching calls. So I kind of been getting like a consensus of what some of the frequently asked questions are. So for the advanced people, most of the people have questions about Flare. So if you didn't get an opportunity to get into this month's coaching slots, I only had 10 available. Next month, I'll probably have some more, but here's some homework for you. This is what I told a lot of the people that wanted to learn about Flare Network is treat it like you're going to school to become a quantum banker. Because we really need people educated to take out these central bankers. We need to get rid of these central bankers. We need nobody quantum bankers to take their jobs through decentralized finance. Get rid of centralized finance, replace it with decentralized finance. But we need smart people that actually know this stuff, what this stuff is, so we can educate other people. So we're going to create a ripple effect also with decentralized finance. By you guys watching this channel, we're going to get really educated, coming out of a bunch more content on decentralized finance, DeFi, the Flare network, because we're getting close to launch. So all of you guys that have been accumulating assets, XRP, XLM, maybe you got some Litecoin, maybe you got some Doge. They're like locked assets. They're just sitting on your ledgers doing nothing. They're not making you any money. You get excited when the price goes up. Over here, we're going to have the Flare network's going to go live. And Flare network, when that goes live, is going to basically unlock these assets. Your assets are going to be unlocked. There's going to be smart contract capabilities, and you're also going to have passive income opportunities to earn money. Do you really have to know everything about decentralized finance to make money off decentralized finance? No. For example, what I told people on the coaching calls was, hey, I don't know how this phone works. I don't know how I pushed a couple buttons and I'm on the phone with you. I don't know all the technical sides of it, but I'm on the phone with you and it works. So a lot of you guys have been making passive income on Songbird. It's really easy. It's not that complicated. That's going to be coming to your F assets and some other stuff soon. So you'll be making weekly income. So you have weekly income from Songbird. You have weekly income from XRP. You have weekly income from XLM. If you get the airdrop or if you choose to buy the Spark token, FLR, you have weekly income from Spark. If you have Doge, weekly income, Litecoin, weekly income. When the Flare network goes live, you're going to have so many different income streams coming in. It's going to be ridiculous. That's why it's so important to learn. So just like when we used to take vocabulary tests in school, I challenge you guys to learn the terminology of DeFi. What are automated market makers? What are decentralized exchanges? What is liquidity pools? What is collateral? What is a stability pool? This is all really nicely organized on the DeFiStandard.com. Mikey and Patty XRP are awesome. Then you go to Flare Network right here and just go by one a day. Read what Spark is. Read what the F asset system is. Read what Flare Finance is. Read what all these are so you understand. This is for the people that want to know everything. And then what's going to happen is when inflation comes, which is going to come, you're going to have the knowledge to protect the people around you. Because when inflation comes, that's going to be that precipice moment when people are like, holy crap, like, I never thought this could happen. It's going to be really scary for a lot of people we're going to be protected because we're going to have our money in these wealth generating engines, but most people are going to be in the dark. They're going to be afraid. And the more that you study, read the white paper, what Flare Finance is, the more that you study, the more confidence you're going to have to use your voice and to help other people. And it's a big mission. Flare Finance is on a mission. We are on a mission to deliver a truly unique decentralized experience through thoughtfully produced DeFi products and ecosystem geared towards delivering the power of finance itself back to the user. So basically, they're giving all the power that those central banks that Judy Shelton over here want to fire, replace with the algorithm, and giving it right back to you, the user, to make change happen. Problem is that change won't happen if no one knows what this is. If we're chasing the next meme coin, if we're trying to day trade all day, if we're trying to find the next dog coin that's going to blow up, we have to keep our eyes on the prize. This is going to happen real soon. Protocol 18 goes live in November. Utility season is coming. The narrative right now is alt season's coming. Alt season, alt season, alt season. What if that narrative was by design? So that way, when the utility run comes and one of these coins like XLM or XRP does 50,000% gains, the news goes, oh, it's alt season. No, this isn't alt season. This is the beginning of decentralized finance, the beginning of the utility run. People are saying it's not going to happen until 2022. Well, guess what has to happen before it happens? There has to be test. There has to be action on it before they just flip the switch. From November till whenever it happens, we're going to be seeing uphill gain disguised as alt season. It's really going to be the utility season. And they're going to distract you with the alt season things by telling you all this bullshit. But if we focus our energy, we're not going to get frustrated. We're not going to distract it because we're going to be learning, becoming bankers, educating ourselves with the knowledge to become our own bank. That's where my mind's at. I don't care. If someone makes 10,000% gains, awesome. We're going to be making percentage gains our entire life, every single week, plus price appreciation. XRP is going to go up to numbers so high, plus we're going to be getting weekly payouts in Spark. And this is just layer one. There's all different stuff that you could do within Flare Network's ecosystem. So here's another thing you should look into. The glossary. So just get familiar with all this stuff. Learn what all this stuff is. You have a lot of homework to do. Also, what I'm launching is a website. It's already up and running. I'm just uploading more content to it, but it's $10 a month. So that way people don't have to do the coaching. It's $10 a month. Organized blog. It's going to have a beginner's guide. So from day one of crypto, like what you need to do, day two, everything from how to secure your assets, how to use exchanges, how to use BitTrue, how to use KuCoin, how to move things, all the basics. A lot of people on this channel that are more advanced, not that appealing to you. But then after I get done with the whole basic intro course, we're going to get into liquidity pools, loans with the Flare network, all the cool advanced stuff as well. If you want to support me, $10 a month it's a separate site. I'm still going to be making my daily free videos. Still the Telegram for free, and the link in the description below. If you have a Kane coin, Discord's available for free. This website is just more of like an academic type of setting where you're going to come and really just focus like homework. So it's not going to be as funny, or it's not going to be like also on that website, I'm going to be able to host live workshops. So straight from that workshop, we could do a workshop stream from there. And also when we have a roundtable guest that wants to talk more like censored topics, we don't have to use code words anymore because we could just do everything off this website. So that's what I've been working on. I've also been in LA, just hanging out, enjoying the good vibes. Really excited for the next couple weeks in crypto. And like I said, Protocol 18 going live. Utility season is coming. The narratives are being set. We got people, Republicans, talking about cryptocurrency becoming a world reserve. Come on. Come on. I'll leave you guys with two things. One metaphor. You ever seen athletes training, like the NFL players or NBA players? What NFL players, a lot of times they do is they put a resistance band around them and they have a coach, do like rubber bands that pull on the athlete, and the athlete's running. And pulling on them, it's pulling them back, so they can't run as fast. So like trying to run as fast as they can, and they have all this resistance. Then, well, they do that because it's going to make them stronger. As soon as the coach takes off that resistance band, boom, they have an explosive burst. Just like back in the day, what NBA players used to do is they put ankle weights on their ankles and they would try to dunk, and they would try to do like jump roping. They would do jump ropes with ankle weights on. As soon as you take the ankle weights off, you fly. You like get extra hang time, and then it's super easy to go up and dunk. Similar to this picture, so we have Brad Garlinghouse, we have maybe us, the XRP holder, trying to climb our way to the top of the mountain. And you got that coach with a resistance band. But this time it's Gensler. This time it's the Bitcoin maxis, Clayton, the Shillers, the Fudsters online telling you XRP's bullshit. They're all pulling you back. That's the phase we're in right now. So understand you're invested in an undervalued asset. It's press. It's pulling it. Eventually, what happens with the NFL player is the coach ends up getting tired and lets go. Once it lets go, this dude's going to have an easy rocket launch, easy trip to the top of the mountain. And people are going to say things like, you've changed and you're different. And honestly, I really do feel like I've changed. I feel like I'm stronger as a person. And that's the whole point of doing these workouts as an athlete, right? To become stronger, become better at your craft, become more confident in your ability as an athlete. So a lot of this process has made me stronger and made me a better person, made me more patient. It's helped me grow. So that way, when the explosive period happens, when that burst does happen, I'm way more mature of a person than I would have been 3 years ago if it would have mooned back then. I would have done ignorant things. I wouldn't have been as smart, wouldn't have been as disciplined as I am now. So it's all going to be a blessing. And to leave you with one more quote from Peter Thiel, since I've talked about him so much, this was just coming out in Bloomberg at the same time that Rand Paul came out. This was talking about he's basically saying central banks are fucked, like we're saying. Because there is nobody wants centralized control anymore. They want decentralized. They want we the people. Flare is decentral. XRP is decentral. Now is the time where the one world state stops. And with the help of crypto, we're going to succeed. And we are going to succeed with us learning the Flare network, with us doing our homework, with us focusing on the prize. The interledger protocol, XRP, destroys the one world banking system because it allows all payments to basically the work under the interledger protocol, allows someone like you or me to go and create our own coin and create our own value. It's going to be, when all this stuff is finally adopted and finally revealed to the people, it's going to be like another renaissance. When light bulbs are first discovered, it changed everything. When cavemen first discovered fire, it changed everything. When humanity is finally given the tools of becoming their own bank and the tools of the money makers, it's going to be another one of these revolutionary renaissance. Our kids are going to be moving into just an amazing time period because of all the effort that we put into breaking down these old systems. Our grandparents fought World War II. We're in it right now, World War III, but it's different. It's a war against anybody that's against us becoming sovereign, us becoming the new kings and queens of this earth. And that's basically the new golden age Atlantis timeline that is happening in front of our face. Okay, guys, have an awesome day. I rambled and ranted about a lot of different things. That's kind of how I roll. Thank you guys for rolling with me. Have an awesome day. Peace.